Happy Friday. This is Brandy of Branding with Brandy. I hope you are keeping warm today. Oh my goodness, guys. I woke up at 6 a.m. with a phone call from my kiddo's school. That school had been delayed due to ice. Was not expecting that. We moved from Indiana to get away from the cold, and here I find us in 30 degrees today. So I'm feeling a little defeated. That's okay. I have my hot chai tea latte. I'm jamming out to Christmas music, and again, it's Friday, so it could be worse, right? Well, welcome to the first video of my series, Freebie Friday. I am here because I love helping womenpreneurs brand their businesses to fabulousness. So I wanted to share weekly a quick tip of something you can do to boost your brand. Today's is one that is, I know, my business coach's biggest pet peeve, and quite honestly, it's mine too. And it's so funny because even before I really kind of knew what I was doing, it was the first thing that I honestly did. So I can chalk it up for one thing I did right and have to learn the hard way. This is the easiest and the most inexpensive thing, seriously, that you can do to your business. And I want to give you, and actually I'll give you another free tip too, because a long time ago, I was given this piece of advice, and it honestly has resonated with me forever now, is if you want to be a business, you've got to start acting like a business. So this tip coincides with that. When I have an idea that I want to implement, the first thing I do is I go grab my domain name. So I search to make sure that it's available. Okay, this is my business name. I grab my domain name. I use GoDaddy. I love the way that everything's organized. It works great with my Outlook folder. I use them. There's a million out there, so you can just Google and find the one that works best for you and for your budget. I grab that domain name, and then this is a step that you all miss. I get the package that includes your own custom email addresses. Ladies, let's get real. I am so over receiving these emails from your businesses that are a Gmail, an AT&T, one of these generic email addresses. No. You are a business. You've got to act like one. So seriously, I don't even think it cost me $20 for the year. I have like 10 email addresses. You can get unlimited if you want. I don't need that many yet, so I have a lower package. And I customize it. And you need at least 2 if it's just you. If you have others, then you need to expand a little bit more. But the 2 that you need is your name at yourcompany.com. So for my wedding division, I have Brandy at thechicreception.com. And then I also have info at thechicreception.com. I don't want, because I am the business owner, I don't want all of the correspondence coming to me, although secret, most of the time it's coming to me anyways. My info at thechicreception.com, it's coming to me too. Until I don't want to manage it, then I forward it to another one. But that's my 2 that I always start off with. And then you can always expand. If you're a boutique, you'll want customer service at yourboutique.com. If you have interns, intern Sarah at, so there's so many you can set up, but just that one little step right there is so huge for your company. It sets you apart. You're acting like a business now. And I can't tell you, recently, I've spoken with so many business women, and ones that their companies are doing well, and I'm like, wow, can't believe you made it to this point not doing this. They want to take it further, and they're trying to get larger accounts, and they're not grabbing them. And I'm like, right away, this is the one thing you need to do. I can't believe this company's even let you get in the door by not using your custom business name. And I am a mom and pop business, but we got to trick them. When you're a mom and pop, you got to play with the big boys. So you got to pretend like you know what you're doing, and then you are this big company, and you have all these people behind the scenes doing things, although sometimes it might just be you doing them, and that's okay. That's part of getting to where you want to be. But this tip right here seriously costs you under $20. It may be, at the most, if you're not tech savvy, it might take you 5 minutes to set it up. You can have it so it's forwarded to your primary email account. So you don't have to have, because I have like 1 million email accounts. So my good old hubby set it up that I have everything coming to my Outlook, and then I can respond from those accounts. I never, ever, if I am doing business correspondence with somebody, respond from my personal email account. No. I get my business coach, some friends, someone, it's simple, fine, it'll come from my Gmail account. Other than that, if I have a client inquiry or a vendor or someone that I'm speaking with that's about my company, that email is coming from that domain name. And again, I think right now I have like 4 or 5 different domain names, and every time I respond, one's going to come from Brandy at Branding with Brandy. One's going to come from the Chic Reception. One's going to come from B Elite Productions. That's how you set it up. And again, if you want to be a business, you got to start acting like it. So please, 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 I beg you, if there's one thing that you need to do before the first of the year, it's do that. I love the first of the year, and that's kind of why I'm starting this series. And this is kind of my busy time, because this is when everyone really starts to think about where they want to take their company, what they don't want to do, what they do want to do, what they want to implement. They're creating your roadmap for your company, and I do this. And I don't know why we feel, it's just something we have inside of us, that we feel like at the end of the year is the best time to do it, because at any time, any point in time during the year, you can stop and start over and change things. But for some reason, just like working out, we all decide to do it at the end of the year. That's how I feel, right now is with branding. And I love it because it's almost like one of my things I love is office supplies. Back to school time. Oh yeah, I could hang out at the office store for hours. And I know it's so weird, but it's all fresh and new. And I love change. So all of that stuff is fresh and new to me. And that's right now for your business. It's almost like you have a fresh new notebook, and you get to implement new, fun, exciting things. So make this the first one. If you aren't already doing this for your company, you don't already have this set up, please do that right away. Again, it's under $20. It's so easy, and it takes your company from looking like this mom and pop that's just starting out, that doesn't know what they're doing, to, wow, they really have it together. And again, I'm a mom and pop, so I'm not saying anything against that. But it is our mentality of we gravitate towards what gives us the warm fuzzies and gives us a comfort zone. So when somebody sees the business address, they are like, okay, this person, they're real, they're serious, and they really have this company. So they have the trust in you. I hope my tip is helpful. I really hope you go change that if you don't already have it, because if you send an email to me and I see it, I'm going to bust you. I hope you have a fantastic weekend and stay warm. My hubby is traveling, and it looks like his flight was canceled. So I get one more day of mommy and kiddo time. We're going to grab a red box. Fireplace is going to be on, and I'm going to get myself a glass of wine. Thanks so much again for listening. I can't wait to talk to you again next Friday. Have a fabulous weekend. Thank you. Bye.